Hey guys! In my last video, I graduated college, big deal, and now I am living at home, and there's an advice video for that, and this is awkward already. And we won't have to cry no more. I am so lost. I'm just like floating, limbo, spaghetti land. I don't know what to do next. Sort of studying systems of the way the world works, whether that's a system of oppression. Honestly, most of the systems that we live in are really oppressive. So I've done a lot of studying systems of oppression, and now I'm repeating myself. Let's try that again. Action. Hi everyone, it's Hannah. I am lost in the sauce. Like, lost, but also on the right path. I have graduated college, and I, for the first time in my life, am living solely for myself. That's really liberating and also terrifying, and also just, like, honestly, for the first time, I feel like I have to really, like, just be myself in the world. It's no more hiding myself behind a paper or another assignment. It is me. I am what I create. I am what I do. I am what I feel. I am also nothing and also everything, but maybe that's a little bit too much Buddhism for this video. So my plan before COVID was to go work at this Jewish summer camp that I had worked at last summer, and I would reconnect with myself, and after that experience I would know what I'm doing next. It would sort of be that step between college and what comes after college. Obviously, because of COVID, it's closed this year, so I lost that step. I was about to take it, and then it just fell out from underneath me. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna get from one side of the valley to the next side of the valley with a bridge that's crumbling out from underneath me. At the same time, I'm still figuring out what exactly it is that I want from the world, that I want for the world. Not from the world, but for the world, because this place is so magical, and it is filled with love and light and just amazing things. Yet there is so much ill at the same time, and there's so much pain and suffering. And for what? Like, for capitalism? Like, so some people are getting it and some people aren't getting it? My lived experience is one of so much privilege. I've gone to some of the best schools in the country. I have a college degree. I have a US passport. I'm white. I'm so privileged, and yet I'm still so critical of everything that my privilege is attached to. And at the same time of being so critical of that, there's so much fear in living something other than that. And I don't know, like, why I want to talk about this on the internet, but I also think that there's this part of me that's like, it's okay to be afraid of what I don't know, but also want to go for that. When COVID hit, I realized that all that mattered was community. And at the same time that I realized that, my community just dissipated. I felt really alone. I felt like everything that was important to me and that I value was gone. And that loneliness was just a whole new level of loneliness. So what then, right? I come home. I don't even have like a community in my hometown. And also my hometown is New York City, which is home, but it also doesn't feel like home to me. What do you do when everything that you know just doesn't exist, or exists in a totally different way? So where does that leave me? If you just look outside and you look at a garden and you see how things grow and then they die, and when they die they become nourishment, and then they nourish new growth, and the plants, they balance each other out. You plant the right things and the soil is healthy. And what if our societies, what if our organizations, what if our systems were built that way, designed that way? What if our cities were designed that way? It's not easy feeling like there could be a different way that we relate to each other, and yet not knowing how to get to that place. And I know there are so many of you out there that are also doing this. but it's hard to not, like, when you're not in that intentional community, when you're not on that farm, it's hard to actually feel that energy all the time.